Hey, hon.
Well, we thought this might be a pancake day, and it sort of is, but this isn't going that smooth. We got a new pancake griddle, which...
Griddle sliding around on the stove.
Well, it's one of those non-skid or
the pancakes are sliding around on the griddle.
No-stick griddles. It's a no-stick griddle, and they're definitely not sticking.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing.
Well, except when I poured it, it slid over and it almost went off.
Oh, there they go. Whoa.
So, that's not a good thing. Cranberry walnut?
Yeah, and they came out great. Amazing in these conditions, but wow, they're delicious. And they look good, too. Take a picture of your plate. You haven't started on yours. I'm almost done with mine.
Cranberry walnut. Our favorite.
Today is May 31st, day 20. And last night we had a quiet evening. Wind dropped down to about 5 knots after a fairly variable day. But the wind dropped down to about 5 knots, and we were just, you know, coasting along, and it was calm seas. So Laura whipped up a very nice meal of, what was it? It was tiny shell pasta stuffed with ricotta and spinach and sauteed onions, zucchini and yellow squash with red sauce, and that was really good. And we sat out in the cockpit. It was nice, and had a meal and listened to some music and had a good old time. Not much wind last night. We weren't making much progress, but the boat steered herself through the night under the number 3 jib only. 2.5, 3 knots average, I think, all night long. And this morning we got a little bit more wind, about 12 knots right at the moment. Temperature was 78 degrees at noon, and so we were all, both of us, barefoot, and got all slathered with sunblock, took off our long johns, and got prepared for a nice warm sunny day. The sun was beating down on us 20 minutes ago. But looking off to windward now, it's all clouds. So we're going to have clouds off. We're going to have another cloudy day, I think. But you never know. The wind blows the weather past, and it changes quickly. So one lesson learned that came to me this morning with all the bright sunlight beating down after 30 years in Hawaii, I can say one thing that I did definitely learn is put sunblock on the tops of your feet. Because there's nothing worse than not being able to put your shoes on when you want to. Anyway, sunblock on the tops of your feet, don't forget. And if you wear a baseball cap instead of a hat like this, on the tops of your ears. So looking forward to having that problem rather than hypothermia, which we've had to deal with for the last 4 years. Anyway, that's the way it is out here in the middle of the Pacific today on May 31st, our 20th day at sea. Pretty pleasant.
Time for that second cup of coffee.
Yeah, let's have a second cup of coffee. What do you say?
Sounds good.
All right.